What can Canadians do to help the people of Minnesota, and what can Canadians do about Hootsuite, the Vancouver company that is working with ICE? As I see it, these two things are very connected because the most important thing that Canadians can do right now is to call out collaborationism. We needed to call out collaborationism when Doug Ford was excited that there is a US government contract to build armored vehicles by a Canadian company. And we are now calling out Hootsuite for collaborating with ICE, taking on a contract, and their CEO coming out after a piece was published in the Globe and Mail pointing out that they had taken on this contract from ICE. The CEO then coming out and saying, we've done nothing wrong here. They continue to work with ICE. They have no problem with working with DHS and ICE. So what Canadians can do right now is stop this type of collaborationist event. We also need to be focused on what's happening in Alberta and what looks to be interference from American parties who are trying to influence Alberta to separate. That is a story for a longer video. But for right now, what we can do is perhaps call out these companies who are still working with them. Because if you don't know, you might personally not use Hootsuite, but Hootsuite is used by 800 of the 1,000 Fortune 1,000 companies in the world. They have about 200,000 clients, business clients. And we can start calling out some of the bigger ones right here on social media. We can call them up. We can mention them in their contracts, in their comment sections. We can say, hey, what are you doing? Are you still having a contract with these people? Did you know that they are supporting ICE? Call them out and make it loud. These are just the names of some companies that I was able to see straight from their own website, from Hootsuite's own website this morning while I was watching all the things that were unfolding in Minnesota. Colliers, the British Museum, the Gym Group, Corewell Health, Adobe, Alliance, IKEA, SoundCloud, University of Chicago, U-Haul, UNESCO, and the WHO all work with Hootsuite currently. I am sure there are way more clients than this. Obviously, they would have to be, but this is a really good start. If you know of other companies that are working with them, please tag them in the comments. The most important thing that we can do right now is to stop collaborators in their tracks and make it known that we are not okay with corporations working with ICE. So tag people below, get this video out, tell everyone. Make it known amongst the business world that consumers are not going to be putting up with people continuing to work with ICE.